Peace is not something you wish for. It's something you make, something you do, and something you are, and something you can ultimately give away. And this notion of peace building and its importance is built into who we are as Rotarians. It's critical to our Rotary mission, to the Rotary Foundation mission. It's the fourth item on the object of Rotary. And it's in our four-way test. I mean, the roadmap is there. If you talk about how to engage with others in a way that is most likely to produce the most beneficial outcome, it's engaging others according to our four-way test. Are we speaking truthfully? Are we being fair to all concerned? Are we building goodwill and friendships? And is what we're doing beneficial to all concerned? Now, we already talked about the 6 areas of focus and a little bit about how those 5 areas, the other 5 areas, support the peace area of focus and vice versa. And of course, when peace and prosperity are inseparable. When one is absent, the other is at risk. Now, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what we can do in our district in terms of promoting peace and peace building. And of course, the flagship of the Rotary Peace Initiative continues to be the Peace Fellowship Program. And this is a wonderful opportunity for up to 100 individuals every year to get a greater education in peace and peace building. We as a society, and any society, tends to get better at what they measure, at what they study, and when they take a subject matter as a discipline and build on it, and network and develop best practices and lessons learned in a structured process. Individuals who are either emerging or existing leaders in peace can, through the Rotary Peace Centers, get a better education on the critical tenets and topics related to peace building. They can engage with experts on the topic who've been out in the world and done incredible things with relation to peace, and they are networking with other people who are passionate about that topic, that after the learning, after the education, the master's or the certificate program is done, they can continue to work with, and we have stories where they are to actually implement projects around the world for the betterment of our society. The way it works is every year, up to 50 applicants are selected for the master's program. That is a longer 15 to 24-month course at one of 5 peace institutes around the world. That is for people who have a bachelor's, maybe some work experience, and are looking to get that master's in peace. And they can be doing work or could have studied in a broad range of peace-related disciplines in order to be eligible. That notion of studying in a peace-related discipline is very broad. That could be from a professional standpoint, from an academic standpoint, from a legal standpoint, or from an NGO standpoint. The other program is a professional development certificate program, which is focused more on current leaders in peace. And again, these can be civil servants, people who lead NGOs, private organizations, work in law, education, etc. And that's a shorter 3-month program. We've been doing this since 2004, I believe, and since that time, over almost 1,000 now Peace Fellows are out in the world. And one thing Lester Shamey says, and Lester is our district representative dedicated to helping any potential applicant for the Peace Fellowship program that we identify to develop a successful application. One thing he says is, one of the most meaningful things we can do with respect to peace is identify good candidates for the Peace Fellowship program. And that is because, to what Jody Williams said, it takes the collective action and gifts of a group, a collection of people to make a significant difference. These people are individuals who want to eat, sleep, and breathe peace on a daily basis and be out there every day, not only as proxies for Rotary and what we stand for, but for peace, goodwill, and better friendships across the globe. Now, in addition to the Peace Fellowship program, there's this notion of a Peace Builder Club For several years now, we have been a Peace Builder district, and we've done that by making important donations to the Rotary Foundation that go to serve the Peace Centers and enable them to support these Peace Fellows every year through their education. One other thing I'll say about that is that work is incredibly meaningful, and those donations are very meaningful because it enables people. The foundation pays for their tuition, their boarding. It enables people who would see the financial barrier to getting that education as insurmountable, get over that barrier, get that education, and pursue their passion, not only to their benefit, but to all our benefits. But so we've been a Peace Builder district through our important donations to the foundation. However, there has to be a way, and I think we're all thinking there is a way, to get each and every Rotarian engaged and give them an opportunity to be engaged in peace building activities. And we're doing that through this notion of a Peace Builder Club. This has been executed successfully elsewhere, namely by a district in Oregon, and that district governor that helped build and lead that process will be with us on October 29th in Fredericksburg during our first annual Rotary Peace Conference, talking about their experience, their lessons learned, their best practices, which will help us develop the most successful program we can. But basically it comes down to a couple things. Preparing to have a Peace Builder Club, and that means forming a Peace Builder Committee and identifying a chairperson. It means learning about the rich history that Rotary has with respect to peace, connecting with other clubs and districts to make that have made unique contributions to peace, to ascertain those best practices and lessons learned, encouraging members of the committee to learn more about the peace building process and critical peace building skills so we can be great examples for that initiative as we move it forward. Brainstorming possible peace initiatives and projects that your club can undertake, evaluating those initiatives according to a set of criteria that you determine, could include the impact, the feasibility, etc., to select the ones that you'll undertake, and of course informing and engaging your club membership to come around that plan and breathe life into it. Now, to qualify as a Peace Builder Club, a club needs to do the following. Integrate peace into a club service project and/or partner with groups inside or outside of Rotary to execute a peace-related project. Pretty broad, especially for our first year, gives clubs maximum flexibility in terms of how they want to engage on this topic. Submit a candidate for a Rotary Peace Fellowship or work with the district to recruit good candidates for the Peace Fellowship program. Commit $500 as a club towards district support for the Rotary Peace Centers and actively recruit qualified candidates, which is also discussed in the item above, and prepare an end-of-year report on the progress of your club with respect to those previous items. Fairly simple to articulate from a conceptual perspective, but clearly as clubs get engaged, you're going to have questions. Does this count? We're having some problem finding a partner, evaluating a project. What criteria might we use? Whatever the concerns might be, I and the rest of the district team are here, and frankly it is my job to support you all and help you get those efforts off the ground. So if there are things you need help with, and I could be of assistance either by making connections, helping to coordinate clubs that have done different aspects of this effort well and have them connect with one another, or directly do anything myself, I'm here to do that for all of you. And more broadly, how can we take action on peace, help build awareness of that area of focus and its meaning and significance to Rotary in the world? Join the Rotary Action Group for Peace. It's a nominal, I believe it's a $50 fee to become a member of the Rotary Action Group for Peace, which is a phenomenal organization affiliated with Rotary and is a great way to keep people informed and engaged on peace-related news and projects going on around the world, help recruit those Peace Fellows, donate to the Rotary Foundation, develop a meaningful club peace project, become a Rotary Peace Builder Club, of course. Join us at the Rotary Foundation Seminar on September 17th, where we will be going over in depth the process to become a Peace Builder Club. join us at the first annual Rotary Peace Conference on October 29th. And there we will have an amazingly diverse group of speakers from speakers who will, peace fellows who will talk about the importance of peace building and peace building skills, to Rotary club members who will speak. In fact, Kaz will be on a panel with Kay Duffield to talk about the work that you guys are doing on your specific project. We'll have a speaker from Roots of Peace there to talk about their wonderful organization and how they're working with and would like to continue working with Rotary groups on their initiative, which is actually kind of an add-on to what Jody Williams is working on. They help build agrarian living and economies in areas that were once war-torn, and incredible work, and their president will be with us to talk about that. And we'll have a former Peace Fellow, Patricia Schaefer, who I mentioned before, talking about her conflict resolution initiative that she's deployed successfully and wants to work with clubs in our district and local schools to develop those peace-building curriculums, after-school programs in our local schools. And of course, more than anything, we need to be an example of what we want to see in the world. It is very easy to articulate our perception of what the problem is. It is far more difficult to come together with all the relevant stakeholders to align those perceptions and move towards a better future together. With that said, I'll leave you with a quote from somebody you may have heard of before, Paul Harris, who says, "The way to war is a well-paved highway, and the way to peace is still a wilderness." Let's cut through that brush and help build that road together. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. Now, let's have some questions.